Welcome back to the Gen Z Speaks podcast. With me today is a 24-year-old man from Downey. It's his day of birth. As you can see, he feels depressed. He looks
So sad.
anxious. Why, man?
I've been 24 for 2 hours and 5 minutes now.
Why? Oh, you were born at.
8:35 a.m.
Oh my! I don't know what time I was born. Nighttime.
Nighttime?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been 24 for 12 days. It's great.
Oh, bro. It's sad. Do you feel good?
I feel really good. I'm not.
You
I'm
feel
not
better
even
than
lying.
23?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I hated 23.
I love 23.
Really?
Yeah.
I like 24 better.
I like 23. That was a good one. That was a good one.
What did you do today when you woke up this morning?
Took a shit. Straight to the restroom.
Some things never change.
It'll never change.
That's the first thing you did. You woke up and you went straight to the bathroom.
I woke up early this morning because my stomach couldn't handle it.
What time?
6:30. I woke up and I laid in bed until 7:10, and then I went to the restroom.
You think it's because you felt sad?
No, it's just because I ate a lot last night.
Oh, okay. Oh, you had
Yeah.
some fancy dinner. What did
A
you
very
have?
nice steak. Very nice steak.
Ah.
Loaded baked potato. Lovely. A little chocolate mousse cake.
Okay. Good. I didn't get you any sugar.
I would have eaten it.
No, it's not good.
Yeah, bro. Sad, huh?
Why do you think you feel sad?
I mean, honestly, I don't even want to talk about it, but whatever.
You have to, man. This is a podcast.
Bro, it's terrible, man.
Oh,
It's
so
just-
when you turned 23,
Yeah.
you didn't feel sad.
I felt like I felt like I was getting over the whole age thing.
Uh-huh.
The whole age and like with time and all that, and then this year just dropped me back down.
Really?
I just feel like more of an adult at 24. I just feel like that's more of an adult age. Like nothing is gonna be as impressive anymore
in
it's-
terms of what?
in terms of anything I do. Any success I have.
Why? Why do you say no? That's not true at all.
Yeah, bro, it's true.
Why?
As a 24-year-old, you're like a straight up adult,
Okay.
and anything like any accomplishments you do is just you're an adult. So like it's what's the guy supposed to do? It's what he's supposed to do.
Did we talk about it with the guy who was here? Social Load.
No.
Nevin was his name, right?
Yeah,
No.
Nevin. How old is he?
I think he must be in his 30s.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think it was off the podcast. We
Yeah.
were talking about what age do you really become an adult?
Oh yeah, and he
And
said
I-
18, right?
Yeah, and I was like, no, I think it's when you get married. Is when you
Yeah.
become an
Oh yeah, I
adult.
remember. I was doing this back end. but
Yeah. I really think you're not an adult yet. Neither
Did he say
am I.
18? No, he said once you start driving, right, or something like that.
I don't know. His argument was, like you become an adult really early. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, nah, not unless you have kids and you're married. I'm still
Well,
a kid. Like I'm not
at
an
heart.
adult. No, I'm a kid. 24 is a kid.
Bro,
Come on.
24 is. It's like it's one of those things where when you're like.
You look traumatized, bro.
I feel when you're thinking and you're like 18, 19, and it's like the people that do get pregnant or whatever, and they're gonna have a kid.
Mhm.
It's like it's something fearful because they're still a kid and it can ruin a lot of things, right? But 24, you have a kid. Oh, you're an adult. Like that's it's just your responsibility to, it just makes sense.
Okay. So are you having a kid? Is that
No, I'm not having a kid. I'm just trying to create an example to explain the
Yeah.
situation.
I get that.
Yeah.
Look, man, it's okay. It's okay. I'm 12 days into
Yeah.
this year. It's been great.
That's crazy, bro.
I honestly, you know me, like I've been paranoid about getting older
Yeah.
too, but I don't. Yeah, so far
You
so
have
good.
11 and a half more months till 25 now.
Yes, sir. Well, actually, a little bit more.
A little bit, 3 more days.
Three quarters. 11 months and 3/4. Now 25 is when I think it'll hit me.
You think so? 25?
Because 25 is that's mid-20s.
No, 24 is mid-20s.
No, we talked about this. Remember? We
24
agreed.
to 26 is mid-20s.
We agreed. If you remember, 25 to 27 is mid-20s.
No. I never said that, bro. You said that.
No, I said.
I said 2023 is early 20s. 24 to 26 is mid. 27 to 29 is late.
When you think of mid, I think of 5. I think of the number 6. I don't think of 4.
That's like center 20s.
But it's leaning towards early. It's leaning early.
Center 20s.
Look,
Yeah.
man, all I know is I'm still in my early 20s.
I hope you feel that way.
Yes. Is that part of your fear? You think you're in your mid 20s?
I just honestly, dude, the biggest thing is I thought I got over this because I came up with this conclusion, I think when I was 21, that
Okay.
I always thought time is a determinant. And I realized time's not a determinant, it's a measurement. And to me, I'm still falling back because I put a lot of pressure on myself. So, I mean, my whole childhood, there's like early ages I wanted to accomplish certain things, and I realized like it's like time is a measurement. It shows how good you're doing, how much you're progressing, right? But I still feel like there's some hard outs I need, like by 25 this happens, by 28 this happens, by 30 this happens. And once you get closer to those like pivotal periods in your life, you start to realize that time is closing in and you don't have much more time to accomplish these things. And so you have to accomplish more in a shorter amount of time.
So what did you want to happen by 24?
Nothing, 24, nothing specifically. It's just that there's later in my 20s, I want certain things I don't want to talk about it, but certain things to happen. And it's, a few years away essentially.
Okay. So the deadline isn't there yet.
It's
So
not there yet.
You have some time.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I mean, the measurement's there, but the determinant's not. I was hoping things will be further along, but
What are some lessons you've learned at 24?
at 24, some lessons I've learned is everyone bullshits you, dude. Like, there's something when you go into, like, I guess, corporate, or you go into, like, the workforce, or you're very green, this term green, you're excited for people are giving you attention when you're young doing stuff, and they'll give you advice. But the older you get, the more you talk to these same people, everyone's a bullshitter, man. Nobody really knows much more than you do. And I guess on top of that too, people that are older that are giving you advice, there's a reason they're giving a lot of people give advice without actually living that truth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's like they have this aspiration for themselves at one point, right? And then they never came to that conclusion for their life. So whatever it may be, they wanted to own a successful business, and they'll start giving you advice to have a successful business, yet they don't do that. They're, some account manager somewhere, or there's something, right? They're not really doing stuff that's living up to their dream. And I guess the point is, everyone just bullshits you, man. They feel like they're at a certain place. They want to be perceived as a certain place in their life, but they're just not. So my point is, as Matt Gutierrez, I listen to my own advice now, because I realize that the difference between people is that there's action takers and there's people that wish they took action. And the action takers are the ones that are going to be the ones to listen to. Right. A majority of people in life, maybe 80-90% of the people you cross paths with, they're not action takers. They're just they don't take action. And so you shouldn't listen to these people, because a lot of times it can actually detriment your path. That's one thing.
Yeah. Everybody tries to give you advice on stuff they have no idea about.
Yeah.
Because maybe they've seen people in their life, or they think they know, but because they haven't done it themselves.
Yeah.
They can't really give you specific advice.
They live in fear. A lot of people live in fear. And I don't like obviously everyone gets afraid. I'm sure you're afraid of like not becoming a professional comedian or whatever it may be. But it's
Excuse me? I am a professional comedian.
Your eyebrow.
My signature eyebrow. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. And we all have fears.
Yeah, we all have fears, man. That was good. We all have fears, right? But the problem is, are you going to confront your fears? Majority of people aren't going to confront their fears. Yeah. And they're going to be 50 one day, and it's going to be the same thing. And they're going to look back at a 20-year-old trying to do something, or saying that they're going to do something. They're going to give all this bullshit advice. And at the end of the day, it's empty. It's empty advice.
Do you think you're more pessimistic about people or optimistic at 24?
That's a good question. I am...
Or it can be an in-between.
Okay, I'm very in between then.
Yeah. Leaning towards which way?
I'm a very optimistic person.
Okay.
I think in general. So I'm saying lean towards optimistic, but what I mean by in between is I like to filter people. Like at face value, I'm optimistic about the person, and I'm trying to be more optimistic about people, especially like when you're walking down the street and somebody just has like a mean mug and they're like, I don't really want to talk to that, and you think I don't really want to talk to that guy, but then you start talking to them and it's like they're actually a cool person. Like for example, like that guy Dean, the comedian. Oh, dude, that guy has a mean mug face. When you see him, like you don't want to talk to this guy. Like,
yeah, he looks
but
like
when
a
you
douche.
start talking to him, oh, he's relatable guy. He's cool.
Yeah,
It's funny.
yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm more optimistic. But dude, that's a hard question, man. But there's a lot of things like I've learned to get around of. I get around at, I guess, which is like holding people to a certain standard or having high expectations for people. I don't have high expectations, I think, anymore for people. I have low expectations for people, but
why?
Because majority of people do not pull through. People are, dude, that's one thing I learned. My dad always told me when I was a kid. I've always taken it to heart. Be a man of your word.
Yeah,
that's it. Just be a man of your word. You say something, do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's bad or good. Just do it and like just pull through, because at the end of the day, if you live like to your word, then you can at least respect yourself. And majority of people, dude, they are like the complete opposite. They'll just talk and talk and talk, and then they just won't pull through. And that's made me very sad in the past. And so
Gary Vee talks about this. He says, "Don't expect anything from anybody ever."
yeah, it's true.
Like
man.
zero expectations. Zero. He says
It's
like
sad.
Yeah, I don't think it's sad, because I think it's really one of the keys to happiness. Because what he says is, along with that, you also have to have a giving mentality, where you just give to
Yeah.
people and just don't expect anything in return.
That's true. I agree.
Just
with that. Yeah.
be the giver. Like
Yeah.
who cares if they nobody like that's.
Yeah.
And I found that to be, like, in a way satisfying, and also your mind is more at peace if you just abide by that. I'm not saying
It's true.
to like just live a life self-sustaining. No, you need people around you, need
Yeah.
support, but for the most part, like, expect mostly from yourself, not others. 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
It's good to learn that at a young age, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know that even later in life, and they're still pissed off at the world.
Yeah, and that prevents you from being a victim,
Yeah.
because that really gives you the power in your hands. Like, you're responsible for everything.
Exactly.
There's always something you could have done better.
100%.
There's always something. Like, people say, oh no, even in like a sports match, it was the referee's fault. The match. No, you could have done something. Why was the score so close? Like,
Yeah.
you could have. There's in all situations in life, I feel like
People
a
have to-
person
yeah,
can always take some responsibility.
100%.
The guy, what's the guy's name who wrote the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a?
Mark Manson.
Mark Manson. He
Yeah.
talks about this as well.
Yeah.
In his
That is
book.
one of the keys to life. He talks about it perfectly, man.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. The expectations that you have on yourself is like a societal norm,
Yeah.
basically, right? And so by giving into that societal norm, you're putting this pressure on yourself.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you have to create your own pressure, if that makes sense. And so like I'm sure everyone when they're younger, they have this like idealized person of themselves, right? And then through life, society puts you down, society tells you this, society tells you that, and then you start creating these pressures for yourself.
Yeah.
But if you just lock into what you want in life, that's all there is to it. That's really all there is to it. And if you got, dude, this is something I've learned too. All this, like all success, you gotta start young. It's so much more
Yeah.
difficult when you're older.
100%.
It's so much more difficult.
Yeah.
If you just are able to start young, you have less responsibility and you can just lock in faster. You learn faster. You're able to adapt to like the current norms. For example, social media. A lot of guys I work with are in their 50s. They're older. They have no idea about social media. They have no idea about the internet.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just from advice from their mentors or this and that. But you can learn so much faster. And we know this, right? We're able to do it because we know about the internet. We know about social media and Google and all this types of stuff, right? And if you're able to do it younger, you're able to adapt to the technology and get there faster.
Yep. We are millionaires right now in terms of time.
In terms of time, dude.
Like,
Yeah.
we have the lottery.
We're getting there, but
Oh, I want to tell you something.
What?
My sister was walking down the street in our neighborhood. She like walks. I walk with her sometimes,
Okay.
and like she's made a lot of friends in the neighborhood.
Okay.
There's this one couple, super old, and on my birthday, she was telling them it was my birthday, and he
Uh-huh.
was the guy. He's like 70 plus. He asked my sister, "How old is your brother?" And she said 24, and he was like, "Oh, what I would give to just be 24 again." And she
Yeah.
told me this on my birthday, and I was like, "Wow!" Like over here,
I know.
we're fretting over 24, but there's some guy down the street
It's
who's
true.
like,
Yeah.
"I would give up basically anything to be 24 again."
It's freaking insane.
What a
dude.
privilege!
It is a privilege, man.
Yeah,
And I gotta be grateful.
yeah, man.
I gotta be grateful.
I was in your situation in terms of how I felt about the age.
Yeah.
I think last year, 23, it bugged me. And then when I turned 20, when I was no longer a teenager,
Yeah.
it bugged me. But I think there's a beauty to every age, bro. You know? I really
There
think so.
is, bro.
There's a beauty to every age.
There is, bro.
I do wish I recognized the importance of being young when I was like 16 or 15.
Yeah,
You know, just like I wish
I know.
I had all my passions when I was 15 or 16. It's okay. It's okay because I found all of them still
Still early
like
20s.
in my 20 when I was 21.
Yeah.
So I'm not like crazy fretting over it. I was 5 years behind, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you can catch
It
up.
is okay,
You
man.
can yeah.
Ooh, this is terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, it's probably like a pride thing too, or something, or like an ego thing too. If honestly, what makes me feel, it's always made me feel good when I'm doing something like well, or I'm there's some sort of success, and people tell me, "Wow, you're so young to be doing this."
Yeah.
That dude, to me, that's like the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't think I've ever said that either, but that's like
Mm.
such a good feeling for me. And like the older I get, everyone's gonna say, "Wow, you're successful." It's not gonna be that additional. You know what I'm saying? It's
You're
not like an add-on.
24. That's still young. What are you talking about, man? You're talking like
Bro,
you're 34, dog.
24 to 26, people start having their own business and they start doing their own stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So it becomes like, no, more power to them, right?
Yeah.
More power to
You wanna
those people.
stand out.
I want to stand out, bro. That's it. I guess that's what it is. The young, like the youth of it, it's like a superpower for me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How old was Mark Zuckerberg when he became a
Fuck,
billionaire?
Mark.
I think he was 21.
23, bro.
He was 23 when he became a
Yes.
billionaire. Okay, interesting. And what about
Interesting.
what about Bill Gates?
I don't know, bro. Those guys are, I don't know.
Something about age, I will say, my own insecurity is I look at athletes and their
Mhm.
ages. That gives me a lot of insecurity because I'm like, yo, if you're like
Yes, bro. I've been
21
thinking about that too.
at the Olympics, that's crazy.
That's crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy. Even if you're like, there's 18-year-olds competing in the Olympics.
Dude, I've been thinking about quarterbacks, and just like well, I watch NFL. These guys are 23 to 26, young, bro. They're
Yeah.
young and they're like off the charts.
Yeah,
That's like pure success, dude.
yeah, they're
that's
starting
insane.
quarterbacks. Look at Caleb Williams.
How old is he?
He's 23.
Insane,
He's
dude.
a starting quarterback in an NFL
Insane.
franchise. Yeah, it's good. It's awesome.
It is. It is awesome.
It's beautiful, bro. I
no,
love
more
that.
power to 'em.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, it's still
Why do you feel like you're gonna be a great player later in life?
probably
Well, yeah,
27,
Has to happen,
28. Yeah,
27, 28.
maybe later. Yeah.
Wait,
My
yeah.
prime is till like
28,
no, I would say
25?
like 31.
31. So you
31.
want to play from like 27, 28 to 31? 32?
Well, I mean, let's see, man. Like it's like anything. Cricket is like any industry. You have to put in your years. You have to get
Yeah.
experience.
Except golf. You can keep going and going.
Yeah, go guy.
You can keep going. And
How old is Phil
going and
Mickelson?
going. Phil Mickelson, I think is like might be in his 60s now, bro.
And he still plays
Mid-
professional
50s,
golf.
Yeah.
He still plays professional golf.
John Daly, baby. He's probably in his 70s.
No, when he plays professional golf.
I mean, not all the games, but yeah, he's a professional golfer still. Yeah.
So what's the age for golf? Professional golf.
I guess there is none. It's as long as you're there, bro.
Really?
As long as you still have it,
You could play.
you can play. It's a beautiful thing.
So the average golf career, no, it's not.
That's a
The
beautiful
average
thing.
golf career is like what, 30, 40 years?
If you, that's also the thing, right? You can be in your 40s and still in your prime of the golf. Because you can still be strong in your 40s. But I think once you start hitting 50s, 60s, your body's not the same anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
technique and skill. But these guys, if you're able to have strength and skill,
So what's your prime in golf? Like 35 is prime?
nah, bro. Come on, what the heck?
I don't know.
It's our age, bro. It's like 23 to 26, same thing.
Is prime
Still
for
prime,
golf?
yeah.
23 to 26.
Yeah, to get in at that, you
But
can
the
get
guy
in
number
later.
one right now, he's not that age.
No, he's probably older. I don't know who's the number one. Bryson DeChambeau. I think he's like 28.
I have a
32.
theory on sports. I think if you take care of your body, you can extend your prime. if you really take
Take care.
care, if you really
Yeah.
watch, if you really sacrifice. Look at LeBron James,
Yeah.
40 years old. He's 40.
I know it's crazy. He's still at the top.
He's the top
Yeah.
guy, bro. He's the
Yeah, he's
the
the
top
guy.
guy. That's insane.
Get David Goggins.
Exactly. He's old, but he still runs marathons.
Yeah.
One
You
of
see that thing that Jenna sent us
what?
about David Goggins and that little old lady?
No, I didn't
4
see.
foot. You didn't see that? So he ran. I think his first 100-mile
Yeah.
marathon, not marathon, but whatever 100-mile race. And obviously there's like 30 other people doing it. And there's this little lady, dude. Like she's, I think she was in her 40s, 4'11". She's like 95 or 95 to 100 pounds, something like that. And she's killing it. She killed Goggins, dude. She just
Hmm.
destroyed him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I see this lady. She's rapping she's rapping laps on me. I'm over there shitting my pants.
Really?
He's like, my shins are split, and she's just rapping.
How tall is she?
4'11".
And she was beating him.
Yes, destroying him. She
Wow.
destroyed him.
Wow. Look at that.
Look
See?
at that, bro.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's all a mental thing. If you believe you could do it, you could do anything.
Mentally stronger than Goggins.
That
This
takes a
little
lot.
4'11" Japanese lady.
Really, Japanese people are very mentally resilient.
True.
So it took them so long to give up on World War II. It took them forever, man.
Did it though?
It did.
They could have kept going.
They were literally bombing Japanese cities. Thousands of people were dying.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but they bombed Tokyo as well.
Yeah.
Not saying America's response was justified at all, but they are very resilient people. I miss Japan, man.
Miss Japan?
I was last night I was driving and I missed Japan.
Yeah. I think about Japan a lot, bro.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. No, I
Really?
guess I used to think about it more when we were ending the first like
Yeah.
6 months. Well, it's been 6 months, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess yeah.
More than 6 months actually.
Yeah.
3, 10, 7 months. It's been 7 months.
Dang, dude. Yeah. I
That's-
used to think about it a lot, bro. I think the first few months after, like a lot. Alexis told me she still thinks about it like weekly for sure, almost daily. Yeah, she
Japan?
loves Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was an insane experience, dude. It's a different culture.
It's cool. Yeah, it's good. Damn, I guess that's it. Wow.
You don't think about it weekly?
No.
No.
I guess I think about it, man, because I'm still trying to. When I do jokes about Japan, like when I was there
Oh,
traveling, I
okay.
guess it comes up, but I'm not thinking about. I don't know. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
about the arc of the joke. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
It
I wish I
comes
was
up.
back there relaxing.
Really?
experiencing- Yeah.
Is what's been your favorite country at 24 that you've traveled to?
At 24 years old.
Yeah.
Like within this year.
No, just
24?
overall.
Oh,
24
um,
years of life, you've traveled to 8, 9 countries. Most of the American state. How many states have you been to? 30?
Something like that.
Okay, so what's
Um,
been the favorite place on earth at 24? Favorite, like hands down, no question.
Not including California.
Yeah, you can do it. Anywhere in the world.
Here.
Here.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I could feel like I'm on vacation just an hour away.
Where specifically?
I can go to the beach. I can go to the like Big Bear. I can go to Palm Springs. Go
Is
to
there
San Diego?
So
Santa
there's
Barbara.
multiple spots, not just one spot that you think of.
Okay, if you want to say one spot, then I have to pick like a specific city. I'd probably pick Koh Phi Phi in Thailand.
Koh Phi Phi
Yeah,
in Thailand.
yeah, bro. I would if I had the means to retire there, I would be living there right now.
So if you could go anywhere in the world right now, you'd go to Koh Phi Phi, Thailand?
Out of the places I've been to.
What if we take that out? So say, okay, so you answered the question. Koh Phi Phi is
Yeah.
cool. California is cool.
Yeah.
You could hop on a plane right now after this podcast. Where are you going to?
Right now, there's 2 places I'll just say. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to go to Iceland, and I want to do the whole Iceland trek,
Okay.
and I want to go to Peru.
So today, right now, if you had to pick though, Reykjavik or Lima?
Reykjavik.
Really,
Yeah.
Iceland? You want to go there that badly?
I really want to go to Iceland.
Okay,
Yeah.
Iceland. And
There's a lot of places I want to go to, brother, but
but if you had to pick, you would go to Reykjavik.
probably
Of
right
all
now.
the places in the world.
Bro, the landscape is insane. That's why, bro. Because the thing is, I feel like the places we've been to, the landscape hasn't been like so drastic within the same country. It's like a general theme. Like Costa Rica, I'm gonna fart right now.
Oh my god. That was 3 seconds, I think.
Probably.
Continue.
Thailand, I mean, Costa Rica, for an example. It was very tropical, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the theme of Costa Rica. Japan, two themes, I guess: mountain range and city.
Yeah.
But mountain range is a basic theme. Uh, Thailand, beachy and tropical. Dude, Iceland though, that's different, bro. There's ocean there. There's mountains. There's hot. It's just it's different. Peru, there's desert there. There's what's wrong,
No,
bro?
I thought it was something I'll say later. I was gonna say, as you get older, your farts get longer, bro. As you get older, the farts are getting. That's the longest fart I've
Dude,
seen.
the other day, bro, I was standing there. I was like in the living room. My dad's right there, and I let one rip. I swear to God, dude, it lasted longer than 5-6 seconds. My dad's looking at me. He's looking at me like, like, what is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah. So 5 more years and it's 10 seconds. Every 5 years it multiplies.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, man. So Reykjavik because of the landscape.
It's landscape. It's different landscape in one
Yeah.
country. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool, bro.
Where would you go right now?
If I could go anywhere, I haven't thought about it at all. I asked the question, but if I could go anywhere in the world right now, where would I go?
Where? Tell us. Cappadocia?
I would go to Kashmir, India.
Kashmir, India?
Yeah, Kashmir.
Why?
And Pakistan. Just Kashmir in general. Both areas in
Why?
India and Pakistan. I don't know. It's a beautiful place. Like you said, it's
Yeah.
very serene, calm. I've always wanted to go.
Okay.
If I could hop on a plane, I'd go there
Why,
right now.
why are you going to London then and not Kashmir?
If you said to right now,
Yeah.
I'm feeling Kashmir.
Well, but the next trip you're going on is London?
Probably. I haven't booked yet, but most likely.
Oh, you haven't booked yet?
No,
Oh, okay. You should just prolong it to the next
I can't.
April.
I
May,
can't.
Whatever what it is.
But
I'll go.
yes, London is. I have been to a place with amazing landscapes. Northern Ireland, insane
Yeah.
landscapes.
But that's the theme of it. You see what I'm saying? It's
No,
like
but there's a
greenery.
city side. There's like a city side. Oh, you're saying like
Like the theme of the country is greenery with those giant cliffs.
depends. Yeah, in the rural side, but in the urban, it's like a city. Like Belfast is just a city.
Yeah, but that's like anywhere, right?
But Reykjavik, you're saying everywhere. It's
It's just different.
everywhere you go.
There's molten lava. It's just different landscapes everywhere you go. I would love to experience that within like you can literally drive the whole thing within like 2 days.
But
and you can-
California is similar too.
that's why I like California. Yeah.
Because you have everything.
Yeah.
And Reykjavik has everything.
But colder versus warmer.
So it's like a
Yeah.
colder version of California.
Maybe
Maybe
it's the inverse California.
Is it expensive there?
I don't know. I know the flights are expensive to get there.
Like $2,000?
No. Really? Are they?
Probably. I don't know.
I thought they were like 1,200.
Oh, okay. That's not terrible.
It's up there. I feel like flights have gone down since before 2019, 2018. Before COVID, flights are way down still.
Yeah.
Right?
I was looking at trips to London. It's like $600.
How much was it back then? That was your first time, right? 2019?
It was $500 actually.
Back
My
then?
first trip. Yeah.
Really? Oh, so it's cheaper then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
$500.
Thailand in 2019, my flight was $900.
900. It's
Yeah.
about the same right now.
Is
Maybe
it?
more.
No, I think you can get less. I don't know.
If you book in advance.
If you
Anything
book in
in flights,
advance,
you
yeah.
book in
I
advance.
even booked that one in advance, like
Really?
6 months in advance.
6 months in
Yeah.
advance.
Like February, and I went middle of June.
What age do you think you consider old? Like when somebody tells you their age,
I feel like I'm shaking right now.
I want to
bro.
give you more anxiety about this. I'm not
I
done
feel
yet.
like I'm shaking. Do I feel like I'm old?
Yeah.
25.
25 is
No,
old?
no. Honestly, I don't know. Because I still, the thing is, even with my grandparents, right? Like, I'm like, they're still young. Like, they still have years to go until their time comes, right? So that's a hard question to answer.
But what age is old to you? Doesn't, just
Like
old.
experience, like they
Just
have.
old, like a number that you're like, oh, okay, I've hit oldhood. If there is such a thing as oldhood. Like there's being young, there's being middle-aged, and
Like
then there's
60.
being old. 60 is
Probably
old.
60.
60 is you're just old.
I feel like that's old. That's older. That's up there, dude.
Older. So it's old.
I guess so.
So when you hit 50, you're not old.
I guess you're middle aged still. You're
Okay.
50s. Whoa.
It's a
What's
sound.
that? I don't know.
It's probably someone calling you.
but I'm not getting on my Apple Watch.
It's okay. We can continue.
Yeah.
So 60 is old.
Yeah.
So any 60-year-old you see, they're just old.
No.
Yeah.
Some people are still like fit and they're still on their shit. But some 60-year-old, it's like, what the hell? You kind of look like
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's just honestly, bro. The more years I get, I'm realizing if you take care of yourself mentally,
Yeah.
physically, emotionally, you can be in better like shape than any young person. If you're like 40, right, and you
Yeah.
take care of yourself,
Yeah.
you like, you know,
You can still be in good shape.
you can
still
you
be
can
on it.
look so much younger.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was doing comedy and I saw this woman. She was 51.
Yeah.
And bro, I kid you not, I thought she was like 26, 27.
Really?
She's 51, bro.
She looks like 26.
She's the mother of 2 children in college. I swear, I sat next to her and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like she's around my age.
Yeah.
I'm not that old. 27's old, but you know,
But
she
yeah.
she was 51 and she was talking about it. Like she was talking about like how
Where was this at?
in Long Beach somewhere. She's a comedian.
Oh, okay.
And she was saying like when she goes to college to like help her kids move
Yeah,
in, the
people
kids
think
the
they're-
kids hit on her. Like they think she's moving in, and
What the
her
heck?
kids have to be like, "Yo, this is my mom.
What's her ethnicity?
She's black.
Black people look young.
Black don't crack.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Black people look insanely young.
They have
like,
for
does
sure.
Kamala Harris look 60 to you?
She's 60?
60.
No,
She does not look
no,
60.
she doesn't look 60.
At most, she looks 50.
Yeah. I'd
She
say
she
so.
looks like a decade younger.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Obama does look
Yeah.
old though, I will say. Obama aged because the
Now,
presidency
yeah.
aged him. But
Dude, when they're younger, they look older. But when they're older, they look younger. Black people.
mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah, for dudes, I think you could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the young when they're like 18, they look older.
They look like they're in their 20s already. Even in
Yeah.
high school, it's like that
They
guy
look
hit
older.
puberty early, bro. Like,
But that's a good advantage to have though, right?
I
That's-
guess
that's-
so.
that's the
That's
best of
probably
both
perfect.
worlds.
Yeah, it's probably the perfect advantage.
When you're young, you're a little older, but when you're
Yeah.
really old, you look young.
Yeah.
Man,
Pretty perfect, actually.
yes, sir.
Dang, dude.
But in general, though, like
Yeah.
if you take care of yourself, you can still look young. I'm not like.
I don't look 24, I'll tell you that much.
How old do you think you look?
I know I look young, bro.
That's good.
I know for sure the last 4 years my face has not changed a slight. Since I lost all that weight, my face has been the exact same.
That's good, man.
I guess it's good because I probably still look like I'm 16.
Do you like that?
Yeah, now, yeah. I
Okay.
think I've always liked it. Actually, I never minded it.
So
But
everyone-
everyone's, dude, was that a common thing for you when you were younger?
What?
Like everyone's like, you don't look like you're 19, you look like you're 12.
Sure. I still get that.
Still get that?
I was in DC and somebody was saying, "You just turned 21 or something," and I was like, "No,
Yeah,
I'm 24."
but that's not that big of a difference. 21,
Yeah.
24.
But like I don't know, man. Like, I don't think you should feel bad about being 24. Cause if you looked 16, what difference does it make?
Like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Somebody the other day said I look like I'm 15 still.
Okay. So you're 15, man. You're basically 15.
I'm basically 15 with 24 years of
Yeah.
experience.
You know, I think it's a mental thing, really.
It is.
Because if
100%.
you think you're a certain thing, you'll just like limit yourself. You'll be like, "Oh man, my time has passed. My prime is in the past."
No, man. It's a little bit more of a mental thing.
Yeah.
It's an actual thing.
I
I'm
feel
actually 24.
yeah, like I feel great being 24 years old. It motivates me. I'm happy. I was not as good of a mental state when I was 23.
When you really?
Yeah, it just bugged me being 23. Honestly, bro, I don't know what it is. I feel like 24 is younger than 23, to be honest with you.
Why?
I don't know what it is, man. I feel like I'm younger. I'm not even kidding.
You don't know why though.
I think I have my reasons why.
Why?
Yeah, I would rather not say on the podcast. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I know why, bro. Oh my God. This is, yeah,
You just realize right now?
yeah. It kind of like I just put, 2 and 2 together.
Or you're kind of accepting it to yourself?
No,
kinda
I
new,
swear,
but-
bro. I'm not like, I genuinely think 24 is younger than 23. 23 just sounds like weird.
Yeah. Huh?
Doesn't it sound 23? Like, ugh.
It's like it seems like an awkward age. It's like you're not young, you're not older. It's
Is
just,
it- No, like you're still young.
you're not early.
but-
You're not early 20s. You're not mid 20s. It's like right spot in the middle.
23 is early 20s, dog. What?
I don't know, man. I just feel like I am getting old, and I have a lot to accomplish, and time is closing in, and I'm the only one that can change that.
Have you ever heard the story of this guy? He always so there's this guy,
Yeah.
and somebody interviewed him every single year,
hmm
and he was like, "How do you feel?" I was like, "Oh man, I can't wait till I'm like 25. Man, I can't wait till I'm this age,
Really?
that age.
Uh,
Man, I can't wait till I'm married. Man, I can't wait till I have
Uh-huh.
kids. Man, I just want to do this. And he was like on his deathbed, and he was like, I wish I just lived in the moment and embraced
Yeah, for sure.
everything instead of always like wishing I was something that I
Yeah.
wasn't currently. Yeah.
But that's because he never reached the success that he wanted to.
Maybe I don't know how successful he was,
Yeah.
but like one day when you'll be like 44,
Yeah.
20 years down the line, God willing, you'll look back on this podcast and be like, what the hell was I thinking?
Maybe.
Why was I even stressed
Yeah.
at all? Like, what? 24?
Yeah.
The world is at my,
No,
in my
it's true.
hands.
It's true. It's always in hindsight, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But I
2020.
wish, like live in that hindsight. What's to stop you from living in that hindsight? Like just have that mentality right now.
Yeah.
Like imagine yourself at 44.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, bro. Honestly, I do think about it, and I am grateful. Everyone knows this, dude. It's hard to like put everything in perspective when you're living in the moment right now. But I do think about it, dude. Like I guess September of last year, I had no idea if I was ever gonna have a warehouse. I had no idea at all if I was gonna have a business at all, nonetheless successful business.
There
right?
you go.
A year back from then, I was literally working a shitty job that I didn't want. Right? A year back from then, how old was I? 21. I just got let go at Colliers. Right? And I didn't know it was completely like unknown to what was gonna happen, right? A year back from then, I was still in college, right? I get it. Things are progressing, and I'm grateful. I am grateful. It's just the pressure. I guess what it is, just the pressure of the future.
The pressure of the future.
Yeah,
But it's a self-inflicted pressure.
it is. But I think that's the most important pressure. I don't want society to
Mm.
pressure me.
Mm.
I want to be. I don't do the thing is I hear people all the time. They say, "Oh, you're doing so good. You're so young." A lot of people say you need to stop, take a breath. A lot of people say, all these kinds of stuff. But if I let that get to me, I would slow down and I wouldn't be. Maybe I wouldn't have this bigger warehouse, right? Maybe I would have chilled at the last warehouse because I was doing okay, right? Like I was getting by, I was making decent money, but I would have had less pressure on me. But the thing is, if I let that happen, then I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't have this progression. I wouldn't be able to look in 2 years, right? God willing, I'm able to get a bigger warehouse. I wouldn't be able to look back and see a progression in my life. I'd be stagnant.
Yeah.
And I've told you this before. That is my biggest fear, dude. Comfort and stagnation. I just don't want it. I don't want it.
Mm. Yeah, you should always compete with yourself.
Yeah.
That's true. You have your own metrics.
Don't listen. That brings me back to the beginning. Don't listen to other people because other people are going to say whatever they're going to say, whether they think you're doing well or don't think you're doing well. You just have to figure it out for yourself, like where you want to be.
Yeah, I think a lot of young people ask other people for advice, and sure, that can be good. But at the end of the day, you're your own person. Like nobody knows what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
Very few people know what you're experiencing.
Yeah.
Maybe your friends, family, partner. But at the end of the day, like when you sleep at night, it's just you in your
It
head
is.
and your dreams.
Yes.
No one has access to that. And like no one can truly give you advice better than yourself. You
Right.
are your best mentor.
Everyone knows the right answer.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what they have to do. It's just things come up, right? Hiccups come up, or they'll take path B instead of path A right now, and they'll
Mhm.
just kind of go on a detour. But everyone knows what they have to do.
Yeah.
Just buckle down, and if you want to accomplish something in life, then just go after it and just keep pushing. Push.
I agree.
Yeah.
You have to embrace every moment, man. Like even the
do.
moments where you don't get to do what you wanted to do. Like say you wanted to sell a certain amount of pallets by a certain
Yeah.
day. Okay, it's okay. I tried my best. I didn't get to where I needed to be.
Yeah.
What can I do to improve it?
That
what can I
happens to me all the time, man.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. That's just part of the journey,
Yeah.
man. Part of the hustle.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
No.
What would you say? Hold on a second. I have a question. What would you say to your 25-year-old self?
To my 25
Yeah,
year old
we should do this. Yeah, because I don't want to do
Okay.
like 20 years. I don't know. What
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
25-year-old
year?
stuff. Yeah, like say 365 days
Yeah.
from now, God willing, we're doing another podcast. What's a message, and we'll play it.
A message or a question?
A message. You could be a question too. What do you want to say, man, to your 25-year-old self? We're jumping a year ahead. You're basically 25, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking here. I guess oh man, that's tough, dude. I'm gonna do one for business and one for life. Business, I'm gonna ask, have we executed the plan that we've created?
We. Yeah. Okay, I like
Have
that.
we
Yeah.
executed the plan that we created? I just created a new business plan, probably 2 days ago now, and have we executed it?
Okay.
And I guess for life,
Are we married yet?
are we?
I think that's the question you should really be
No,
asking.
no.
Really? At 25?
No.
Whoa, okay.
But you're basically asking if I'm gonna get married this year. That's what you're
No,
asking.
25 means like in the next 2 years.
No, you said 365 days. What am I gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So
what's
no.
the life thing?
The life thing. I don't know, dude. Honestly, it's probably gonna be like, have you taken a step back and smelled the roses again? I know for sure, 24, I'm not gonna be able to smell the roses so much as I was the last 4 years. 100%.
Do you think it's gonna be a year of struggle?
This is gonna be a year of struggle. I
Like
told
hard
Alexis
work.
right before I got this warehouse, this is gonna be that
Tough year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you know what to expect.
Yeah.
That's always good.
It's okay, man. I'm looking forward to the future. I'm excited, feeling good. Let's make this podcast go to 1 million in a year and a half.
I think it's possible.
By next December,
Next December will be
We can get to-
2025.
we can get to 100,000 subs by next December.
Yeah,
I think we
it's
could
very
do that.
possible.
I think we can do that. It's just we need to buckle down.
Yeah, the podcast needs to pick up. Yeah,
What we need to do is we need to restructure it. It's just what we're doing right now doesn't work. It's just not working.
we need to make sure this works before our Gen Z card just expires. Like, imagine we're so
We're no
old, it's
longer
like,
young anymore.
Who cares? Gen Z is Gen Alpha now, bro.
Yeah.
Our kids start a podcast called Gen Alpha Speaks, and they make it.
That'd be amazing, actually. That would actually be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be cool, but like,
I
god
know,
damn,
that'd be crazy. No, we just need to
Yeah.
restructure this, bro. That's just it. Okay.
Gen Alpha Speaks.
All right, we're coming for you guys.
Have a good one. Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
I hope you enjoyed today.
I
Did
hope
you
so, too.
journal?
I did not.
You should, man. You
I
should
know.
write down what you
Maybe I will today.
experiencing.
I haven't journaled in a long time.
You know what I do every birthday?
What?
Right before I turn a certain, I started this 2 years ago. I write how I'm feeling as I turn that age. So like,
That's interesting.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool. I want to
okay.
look back at that.
I'll probably
and
journal
see.
today. I haven't journaled, bro. Journaling gives me anxiety and has given me anxiety. Now,
Really?
yeah. Before it used to help when I was in such a deep, good mental state. It used to help a lot.
You seem like a broken man.
I feel like right now, bro, my heart is beating fast. Let's see what my heart rate is. Let's ask Apple Watch here. Come on.
What?
I feel like anxious right now. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. It's loading.
Oh man.
76 beats per minute. 4 minutes ago.
Well, I tried to be your therapist for this hour. Clearly, it
Dude,
didn't
look
work.
at my hand.
That's always the case.
78 beats per minute right now.
What's the average heart rate?
My average is like 60. It increased like 20.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
Just do you want
It's
some
okay,
water?
man.
Take a sip of water. You haven't drank water at all this whole podcast.
I know it's okay.
Wait, drink some water. I want to see what heart rate becomes after you drink water. Let's do a quick science experiment. So right now it was 78 beats per minute, right?
78.
Let's see what it is now. Give it 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Press the wrong thing. Oh, wait. It's loading.
Please don't be more than 78. So
71.
71. There you go,
Yeah,
man.
right now 74. While I was drinking water, though, 71. It just spiked back up.
Hey, man, just drink some water. Stay hydrated.
Oh, God bless.